The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
No. Terrible shot.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Hasnain over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Good return back from the deep. End of the over. Pakistan, a 14 for none.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Riaz, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Wow, that's missed a lot.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
They'll get at least 1 here.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad, and they got through quickly. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Off the middle of the bat.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
That's right out of the middle of the bat. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Pakistan at 21 for none.
With 2 overs down into the second innings, and they're scoring freely at the moment and hold an early advantage.
Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Zaman, the left-handed tail-ender. Bowlers will want to see the back of them quickly before any late scoreboard damage can be done.
Nicely played.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. There'll be runs here. Was quick onto that in the infield.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Got that away nicely.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 37 for 1. Sindh can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
How will he reply?
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Beautiful catch.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go.
Out. Yep. No, somehow it's missed everything.
I reckon it was the length that got them there. The keeper takes it, just missing the stumps along the way.
Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. Great shot. At least one on offer. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Cracking shot. Over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Jahinga coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Misses everything.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper. Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Great shot through the gap.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect and the outfield did the rest. Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Yep. Oh, that just didn't stick. There'll be runs here. Yep.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Going with pace now. Onto that early, that could be 4. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs. It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
That's a solid shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Going through the air, but 4 more.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Pakistan.
Blue ball फिर भूल गया जिरन
They
भाई
needed to come out strong, and they've certainly done
नहीं
that.
ग्रीन की
And they've given themselves a strong foundation for the chase ahead.
हाँ वही ब्लू नहीं की ग्रीन की थी आपने.
Khan has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
An excellent slower ball. The pace, or rather lack of it, goes straight through. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Great shot. Yep. At least one on offer. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Going with spin now. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That's a confident appeal. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Caught, and that's stuck.
McCullum out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. He looks quite relaxed. He's got their tail up. That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. McCullum gets off the mark.
Whacked away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? No. Terrible shot. Jahinga will be happy with that over. As a captain, that's the sort of reply you need from a bowler after being tapped around a bit.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Wow, that's missed a lot. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
Nice one.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
They'll get at least one here. Edged it. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Lovely.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Lovely shot. Got back quickly and finds the gap.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot through the gap. Khan did very nicely out there in the boundary. Worked away. That's a nice single. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably two on offer.
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Yep. Nicely played. Just runs one. Yep. Nicely played. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Shot. Should be runs here.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
That's the over. Pakistan are 100 for 3.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Hasnain showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Returned from out on the boundary, good fielding.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the...
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? McCullum has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
जुनैद भाई 5 फील्ड नहीं लगा सकते आप ऑफ साइड पे
स्पिन और मीडियम पे लगा सकते हैं रूल तो पढ़ो
अब भाई 3 बार करने हैं 5 नहीं लगा सकते
5 फील्डर नहीं लगा
5 फील्डर ऑफ साइड पे लगा ही नहीं सकते सिर्फ 3 बाहर करने हैं ऑफ साइड पे आप कर सकते हो
ठीक
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Aziz shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Right out of the middle.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Yep.
Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Big throw there, and it's on target. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well, and the confidence is starting to build.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Nice shot. Runs possible. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Able to scamper through for a single. Good running on target there with that throw despite the distance.
Yep.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Nicely played. Good return back from the deep. Well, this match is certainly getting exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy at the ground. A nice shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
That's the over. Pakistan are 125 for 3.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings. How will he reply?
Massive outside edge.
Sent back in the end. The run was on, but apparently they're content to keep the strike. Wide called? No. Umpire decided to let them off this time.
Edged it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
जुनैद भाई कीपर अब कैच नहीं पकड़ता, चाहे पेसर पे हो चाहे स्पिनर पे हो, बैक रखा करो फिर कैच पकड़ता है.
Get that ball into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
खतरनाक नहीं बिल्कुल। तो हम मजे करो, जहां मिट्टे गिरी तो वो मैच फंस जाना, मुझे पता है।
Yep. Yep.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and 4 fantastic shots.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
ये बड़ी बात है, जिस तरह आप बैटिंग कर रहे हो ना, कमाल की बैटिंग की है आपने, कसम से।
He's done well so far.
लगेगा।
नहीं, वो भी आ जाएगी, वो भी आ जाएगी। लाइन लेंथ पेसर पे तकरीबन ठीक है, स्पिनर पे नहीं ठीक है लाइन लेंथ। वो कर रहे हो पर पिच इस तरह का ना। आपकी बैटिंग बहुत जबरदस्त है, मैं देख रहा हूँ, हर तरफ खेल रहे हो।
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
There could be a couple if they hustle.